The Circle final is just hours away and we'll see one of the 4 finalists crowned the series champion and winner of the £50,000 prize fund. It's the most exciting new reality show debut in years, with a unique format that means none of the contestants have actually even met each other. And in tonight's exciting live final, the remaining players will come face-to-face with each other as they battle it out for the top prize. As if that's not excitement enough for you, tonight will also be the second time the hosts of the show have been seen on screen. Maya Jama and Alice Levine were last seen on TV screens during the launch episode of The Circle and haven't been back since. Now that's kushti. So what time is The Circle final? The Circle final will air tonight on Channel 4 at 10 p.m., finishing at 11:05 p.m. Which 4 contestants are left in The Circle? The 4 remaining The Circle contestants are Dan, Sean, Freddie and Kate, aka Alex. There is currently a public vote for the public's winner, and that contestant will receive a surprise £25,000 prize. The Circle's official winner, as chosen by their fellow players, will be selected after a final round of ratings. How does The Circle work? The format has a kind of Big Brother feel to it, only with a twist, with the action centering around a block of flats all the contestants will be moving into for the next 3 weeks. The twist is that they'll all be staying in separate apartments, and they'll only get to communicate with each other online, via the titular Circle, a social media platform specially created for the purposes of the show. And how the contestants perceive each other will depend entirely on how they've chosen to portray themselves online, whether they are themselves, or whether they present a different version of who they truly are. It's a clever comment on social media and the risks involved, both based on trust and how fixated people can become when creating the perfect Insta image. The most popular contestants become influencers and can block their least favorite contestant, meaning they leave The Circle immediately. The blocked contestant is then replaced with a new face, not before they're given the option of going to one of their fellow Circle players' apartments to suss them out before they go. Who will be the most popular Circleite? When is The Circle on TV? The series kicked off on Tuesday, the 18th of September. It has aired every day, apart from on Saturdays, on Channel 4 at 10 p.m. with a 1-hour episode, lasting for 3 weeks. You can also keep up with the goings-on via social media. Well, of course you can, given that's what the show is about, with official Facebook, Twitter and Instagram pages. Who's hosting the show? The series is being hosted by Maya Jama and Alice Levine. Will the contestants ever get to meet? So far, contestants have only been allowed to meet when they have been eliminated. Contestants have been eliminated if they are blocked by another person, at which point they will get to find out whether that person was true to themselves online or pretending to be something they weren't. They are then given the option of visiting a player of their choice, but only one. However, all of the contestants will finally meet in tonight's final. Meet the contestants from The Circle 2018. 15 brave hopefuls have taken part in the game, but not all of them have remained in the game, thanks to the block button. Name: Aiden, blocked, age 19, from Wakefield, relationship status, single, playing as herself in a nutshell. Aiden works in a call center by day and is Wakefield's favorite shot girl by night. She's an up-and-coming Insta queen who wears her heart on her sleeve, is very trusting and gives everyone the benefit of the doubt. Strategy: Aiden plans to play the game just as she plays out her life on social media, with the perfect pout and the perfect banter. She feels she doesn't need to change her looks or her personality because she's already the social media real deal. How would you spend the £50,000 prize money? Oh my gosh, Bifa. I'd go on holiday. I'd get an expensive weave. Superficial things. But I'd never get cosmetic surgery because I've got a massive phobia of pain and needles. Name: Alex, finalist. Age: 26, from London, relationship status, girlfriend of 2 years, playing as Kate. In a nutshell, Alex carved out his early career as one of the content producers for Unilad and worked his way up through social marketing before launching his own comedy and memes account. He has 400k fans globally across different platforms. Strategy: Alex wasn't very popular at school and so has decided to play the game using the photos of someone he thinks has the potential to be even more likable than he is, his girlfriend. In the circle he plans to flirt with the boys and befriend the girls in a bid to be most popular. Alex isn't new to the concept of being catfished. He was prey to a catfish in his very own Tinder nightmare when he had been messaging a 25-year-old, petite Canadian blonde called Taylor, only to turn up to a date to find out Taylor was actually an older man. How do you spend the £50,000 prize money? Use it to kickstart my business and my creativity. Or buy something stupidly extravagant, like a flying car. Name: Dan, finalist. Age: 28, from London. Relationship status: single. Playing as himself in a nutshell. Dan is a former estate agent who prides himself on his charming sales skills. He describes himself as ambitious, honest, impatient, caring and loyal. Dan is a natural flirt who is single and looking for the one to settle down with. Strategy: Dan thinks that everyone on social media is selling themselves, so as the ultimate salesman he believes he has a huge advantage in the game. He's hoping his sales skills and subtle manipulating will get everyone on side. How would you spend the £50,000 prize money? I'd pay off all my debts. I'd go on holiday with a selected female. The rest would probably go on a deposit for a house. Sounds sensible, doesn't it? In reality, I'd probably end up spending the whole lot on nothing. But even if there was no prize money, I'd still want to do this because it's a challenge and it's new. New is always fun. That could be my life motto or on my gravestone. Name: Freddie, finalist. Age: 20, from Essex. Relationship status: single. Playing as himself, but playing it straight. In a nutshell, Freddie is an energetic, loud and straight-talking call center worker from Essex. He's openly gay and has a habit of going after straight guys. He always wants what he can't have. Strategy: Freddie will be playing it straight, using his own profile photos and being himself, with the exception that he is changing his sexuality. The biggest challenge for Freddie will be if there's a sexy man in the circle and he blows his own cover. How would you spend the £50,000 prize money? If I won the 50 grand, I would definitely be sensible. I would want to bring something out, like a clothing line. I love clothes. Fashion is my passion. It's an industry that I would definitely like to work in. I'd want to go on holiday with my family and on holiday with my friends. I'd also like to get my teeth done. I'd fly out to Turkey to get a couple of veneers. They're half the price there. Name: Janelle Quith. Age: 31, from London. Relationship status: single. Playing as herself, but not revealing all. In a nutshell, Janelle is a stay-at-home mom to her 6-month-old daughter, Santana. Since becoming a mom, Janelle believes that her social life has shrunk and has found social media has become a great way to stay connected. Strategy: Janelle will be moving into her apartment with her baby. But she won't be telling any of the other players that she's got a child with her. In fact, she isn't even going to tell them she's a mom, because thinks other people may assume her life is a bit boring. Janelle is pansexual and that's something she won't be holding back in the circle. How would you spend the £50,000 prize money? It would provide security for me and my daughter, meaning I can afford good nursery care when I go back to work. I might do a bit of body editing, maybe a breast lift and some liposuction, because I've put on weight since having a child. Name: Jennifer Block. Age: 40, from Newcastle. Relationship status: married. Playing as a doctor. In a nutshell, 40-year-old Jennifer is the MD of a Google Analytics company that uses data harvested online to work out how to sell her clients' products to people. She is married with 6-year-old twins. Strategy: she wants to use the circle to prove how fake the online world is and win by posing as someone completely different. Jennifer believes she can create a profile people will have no choice but to trust by posing as a doctor. She'll feed the egos of her fellow players and manipulate her way to victory. How would you spend the £50,000 prize money? My daughters want Barbie dolls. Mainly I'll invest it in my business and the young people who work with me. We'd probably hire more people and move to new premises. Name, Mitchell blocked age 22 from Norfolk. Relationship status, single. Playing as himself in a nutshell, Mitchell is a bar supervisor from Norfolk. He's the self-proclaimed king of Tinder, and the ultimate lad. He absolutely loves the ladies, but there's no one he'd rather spend time with than his beloved mom. Strategy, Mitchell is going to be totally himself in a circle. He'll be building bromances with the boys and grafting all the girls in order to get everyone on side. He loves a cheeky sext, but only the lucky ones will receive one of his infamous 360 dick pics. How would you spend the £50,000 prize money? 10 grand would go to my mom, 10 grand would go on a holiday to Vegas with my mates, and 30 grand would go into starting my own business, a bar or a gym. Name, Sean, finalist. Age, 20 from London. Relationship status, single. Playing as plain Jane version of herself in a nutshell, Sean is a fun-loving, fashion student whose modeling career took off when she started posting pictures online. She has a background in athletics and is super competitive. She hates to lose at anything. Strategy, Sean will be using her own photos in the circle, but dressing them down, nothing glam like her normal Insta feed. She wants to appear approachable, but loves a flirt and can be a chameleon, so will be using that as part of her game plan too. How would you spend the £50,000 prize money? I'm still studying fashion at uni, but I want to have my own fashion brand and be a businesswoman. It's hard to find the capital, so I'd invest it. I'd definitely do something intelligent with it. There's no way I'd just spend it on some Louboutins and a new Range Rover. As players get blocked, the original players are joined by new arrivals. So far, they are: Sinead as Christopher blocked, Ryan as himself blocked, Scotty as himself blocked, Hannah as herself blocked, Mairead as a younger version of herself blocked, Precious as herself blocked, Harry as himself blocked. The Circle continues tonight on Channel 4 at 10 p.m. More, The Circle's Freddie is not just playing it straight, he's acting like a different person, claims old friend More. The Circle, Precious meets Sean for one last showdown after breaking down in tears over being blocked.